was your morning?
My morning was very nice. I had yesterday, last night, because of the rain, we had an accident. Somebody hit our car. What would you do if somebody hurt you and then... I don't know, what do you think? Do you think I did the right thing? Not to get angry at her and fight with her and just let it go?
Yeah. Because you would have got in trouble and you would have losed out. And then you would have had a criminal record.
So what's the benefit of not getting angry and being able to control your emotion?
You don't go to jail.
Okay.
People don't see you as a bad person.
Okay. Okay.
And you're just wasting your energy and time arguing or getting
How
angry
would you
at people.
feel yourself? How would you feel yourself if you don't get angry?
Happy.
When
Relax.
you get angry, what happened to you?
You tense up.
You tense up.
You get fiery. You feel like you want to beat someone up.
And how long do you stay angry usually when you're angry with somebody? Well,
Depends who you are.
For me to be able to do it 30 seconds because I practice a lot to be able to overcome that.
It depends.
But usually when you are angry, remember before when you used to get angry, how long usually you used to stay angry and then go to sleep and thinking about it and go over it and wake up in the morning and keep going over it.
Cry at night.
Yeah. How do you feel now? Remembering last November to now, how do you feel now from how you used to feel before? Every night you used to cry and everything.
I feel stronger, physically and mentally.
Physically and mentally.
Yeah.
And what's the difference now you feel like in your head compared to before?
I feel happier, less depressed.
And still you get bullied online.
Yeah, it
Is that
never
right?
ends. So I'm just found out I just have to ignore them because they're going to do it for my whole life. There's no point wasting my whole life on them.
And you found out how by coming to your videos and
Giving me views.
adding views, adding more views.
Part 1, Part 2, Kian, let's bully Kian.
Yeah, they're making videos about you and
If you look at all...
you're famous by making more channel about you.
Yeah. And I get out more.
When they comment on your videos and they they laugh at you and they say rubbish stuff to you.
I don't really care.
Why do you think they are doing it?
Because if someone has the time to say that stuff to me or come on my video, they are in a very dark place.
You know what? I'm very proud of you, the way you're thinking. You know, you're talking very wise now, and I can see the plan we put in place for you by the things you read, the things you consume for your brain. You know, every morning instead of watching rubbish and watching news and all this crap from TV and everything, you know, you're reading. That's really good. I'm very proud. You know, what do you think you should do? Do you think you can help other people maybe?
Yep. I think first I'm gonna improve on myself, learn more, and also learning is forever. It never ends. It's for eternity.
Exactly, learning is
But
forever.
there's one thing you guys should remember: pain is temporary, but success is forever.
You know what? I'm very proud of you. Well done. What else did you learn? Tell us about your learning. What have you learned? Tell us some of the stuff you think and your views.
I've been reading more books since last November. I used to just go to a library, get rubbish books, but now I'm actually reading good books that are actually for above my age. They're not even for my age.
Do you think you find it difficult or you find it enjoyable?
I understand it. I enjoy it.
Do you agree the kids now, they are more clever than older age like us, and you need more education and more in-depth education? Because I wouldn't understand the books you are reading now, your age, but now, do you understand them? Do you feel comfortable reading them?
The books I'm reading, yeah, I understand it. I find it exciting when I read it. I find it fun. I find it enjoyable.
And is it affecting your life in a positive way?
Positive, yes.
And what's your view about the school?
About school?
you
school.
laughing?
It's a prison.
It's a prison.
Yeah.
Why do you think
But
it's a prison?
that's how I saw it in my eyes.
Do you think if you would have stayed in a school would have helped you to get to what you want?
Nope. It would have just held me back from what I want to succeed.
Do you think now you are doing what you actually like to do?
I'm doing what I love, yes. But I actually want to thank that school that I used to go to, and they took me out, because if I didn't go to that school, I wouldn't be where I am now. Because the bullies, they have helped me.
So if you wouldn't get bullied, and and the teacher, remember, head teacher said, "I don't think your son is going to get anywhere because
Yeah.
he's crap at his spelling."
Yeah.
Would he ever dream? I bet now he really wants you to be in a school because you are succeeding in internet marketing and learning.
No, I'm not going to go help him, am I? But maybe I can forgive him and then go maybe make him improve.
Well done.
So
Why do you want to forgive your head teacher?
because I can't with other people, and I can't time just arguing with him. I have to forget the past. I don't forget the past, but I learn from the past. And also, if you wanna succeed,
Yeah.
you have to help others first before you can succeed yourself.
Well done. Well done.
So once you have helped
all the
you're not
time,
gonna
you're never
succeed.
going to succeed. Well done.
or make money,
Well
once
done.
you help others get what they want, you get what you want.
Exactly. So you always have to put others before yourself.
But if you're always thinking about me, that's my money, my toy, my shoes, my selfish, then you're not going anywhere, mate.
I'm very proud of you being 14 and talking like this. I don't think there are many 14 years old. They think like this and talk like this. I'm very proud of you. Well done.
They're even.
I think I'm sitting next to the next Tony Robbins. Hopefully.
Tony Robbins Jr.
Yeah, why not? If you can have a better view of the world and you educate yourself, then you can help other people.
20%.
But that's very important at this age. You realize you shouldn't stay angry at somebody.
No one cares.
No
You're
one
just
cares,
wasting
yeah.
your time, wasting your energy. So I would just forgive that and move on.
So more quicker you forgive somebody or forgive the past, more quicker you can get on with it and just carry on going forward in life, isn't it?
I was listening to, in my work, I did some work,
Yeah,
and I've been watching some Tony Robbins videos,
yeah,
and he said it's 20% mechanic and 80% psychology.
absolutely. Even in investment, for me to go to a stock market and do all this investment and, change our life, I had to go through few years of working on my brain to fix myself first, and the way I used to see the world is about 80% success, is about 80% psychology. 20% is the mechanics. He's right. He's absolutely right.
Did you used to be depressed?
For 10 years, when Kimia was born, because she had disability, I used to be very depressed and thinking why my daughter has to have disability, and I couldn't accept her.
Thank you, David Allen.
I kept having argument with my wife and kept having argument with all the doctors and seeing everybody my enemy. But then I had a bike accident. You were very little in 2010. I had a
Yeah, I
bike
remember that
accident.
when you were
Sitting on the back, yeah.
Alright, and then-
Kimia saw the accident. I was just in front of her mom, and I lost control, and the bike was written off that day. But I had an outside body experience, and
God.
the only wish I had every day was I want to die, and I want to go to God to see why God is so nasty and asshole.
I want to ask all these why
I
questions.
was going to ask him all these whys, yeah. I lost my belief, I
What
lost
did he say
everything.
to you?
I didn't think even God existed,
But what did he say to you when you met him?
I had outside body experience. I could actually see myself on the bike. The bike was riding, and I was out of it. That's quite scary to see yourself.
Oh, so
Like
you
are looking
you
in a
saw
mirror.
it. Oh.
Because you can't see yourself because you are in the bike.
So you were like in the air and you saw this
I could see
view.
myself there. I don't know where I was, but I could
Driving
see
on the
myself.
bike?
Yeah. And when I asked why do I have to have a disabled child, the answer was why not you? Why somebody else? Is it a bad thing? I said no, it's not a bad thing.
But why have these
He said so. If it's not a bad thing, why
claiming?
if it's a bad thing, why are you wishing it for somebody else? And if it's a good thing, why don't you want to have it?
What did you
And
say?
he's right. I said, But why does she have to be disabled? He said, none of your business. That's her destiny, that's her life, and that is her why, not your why. You are not allowed to ask that why. She need to ask that question, not you. But even though I gave her that disability, I gave her lots of blessing. I gave her lots of other stuff. I gave her parent like you, patient, to look after her. I said, but how did you know I'm patient? I said, I give it to you. When I give you the pain, I give you the patient for it. The reason I didn't give a disabled child to your mom and dad is because they didn't have the patience. They couldn't cope to see their child in pain. But you can cope with it, and
How?
I trusted you to not to put your child outside, and I knew you're gonna look after your child. So that's why I trusted you, and I gave that angel to you. And I gave you the blessing for it. You know, have you noticed never you've been hungry, and you always had money to buy food and, you know, do whatever you want to do? And he was right. I always had everything. Since Kimia was born, before we went homeless, but since Kimia was born, we never went homeless. We always had money.
It was all Kimia and God.
Yes, because, you know, God doesn't want to give more pain. God only gives you enough pain as much as you can tolerate. He's not going to give you more. So before He gives you the pain, He gives you the patience. I ask why, all my why, you know, and if you know your whys, then you find your purpose. I didn't want to come back, but He said to me, now you know your whys, you are prepared to go back, and I want to give you a second chance and help other people. He gave me a purpose.
And now what do you do?
Exactly. Now I try my best for free, you know, whatever, you know, charities or whatever, just to help people to see the way, you know, the world really is.
How do you feel now compared to 10 years ago?
I feel really happy because I found a purpose, but also I realize I might not live that long, you know, so I live like this is my last hour. Now I'm sitting here having a chat with you. This is the best thing I could do right now if I only had 1 hour, because then you're going to remember this chat, and then maybe in future when you feel down, you're going to remember it. You're going to say, you know what, my dad felt the same thing, and, you know, I have to try my whys in life, you know, and try to be more patient. If there was no pain in life, then life would be boring. You know, there was nothing to do. There was nothing to solve.
And if you didn't have to work for money, or it didn't work for what you want, there's no point living because there's nothing to do.
Exactly. You know, so it has to be a problem so you can actually go and solve it. Now, imagine if you could just ask for a six-pack and then you had a six-pack. Then, you know, in 10 minutes you could have asked everything you want and you could have had it, but then what would you do after that? Just sit down and do nothing.
And be
there was
bored.
Nothing for you to do.
That's why God, He set us stuff to do.
Yeah. Now, I'm not allowed, in my purpose, I'm not allowed to invite people in any religion, because when I asked what religion is the best religion, the answer was, there is no best religion. You know, all the religion in the world, they have one purpose: to guide you to the Creator and make you understand how the Creator is. Now, I don't tell anybody what religion to choose, because when I ask which religion is the best religion,
there is no best
the answer was, all of them are the same. They are just a guide to get you to me. You need to understand which religion,
as long as you
helps you. Now, if your religion makes you angry person, make you bad person, that religion is not right for you, because the way your brain is being wired, you have to find a religion which helps your wiring to understand me and get you to me. Now, some people, like, you know, if you ask me what's your religion, I say, you know, I think driving is my religion, because you respect other people respect you. Now, some people don't need the guide to go somewhere. You know, if you can hear your heart, if you listen to your heart. When I said, you know, every time I needed you, you never been there. The answer was always been there. I live in your heart. You know, I'm closer than your blood to you. So if you listen carefully, and every time you have a question, you ask your heart, not your brain, because the brain was designed to keep you safe. Exactly.
And learn.
You know, but your heart was designed to keep you happy. Now, most people feeling depressed and feeling down because they overthink things. You know, they too much use their brain. Sometimes you need to use your heart and just go for it. I hope people agree on life as well. You know, your heart was designed to keep you happy, but your brain was there to keep you safe. Now, to keep you safe, his job is to just keep telling you, no, don't do that, don't do that. And the funny thing is, the brain is really good at finding example. So if somebody jump off the airplane to do parachute jump for charity, and he crashed or something, your brain remembers that example, but it's not going to remember another thousands of people jumping off the airplane with parachute and nothing happened to them. It just remembers that one accident. Same as airplane crashes. So many airplane every day goes around, but one of them, once in a while they crash and people die. Now your brain only remembers that part. It doesn't remember all of them. It doesn't remember how people enjoy and go holiday and do all the stuff, because he don't want you to go and do it. He'd rather you not to do anything.
Be safe and just sit at home looking at the wall.
Exactly. That's what your brain wants you to do.
Be like in chains.
Exactly. And now if you don't learn how to control your brain,
Override you.
And override your brain, then your brain is going to override you. It's going to be in your charge of you. You need to understand is three parts in you. One is your brain, one is you, and one is your heart. You is the one need to be in control of your brain and your heart and find a balance in between them.
Not just be really kind.
Yeah, even if you're too kind, then you're gonna be hurt. You have to find your balance.
Or too safe.
One of my mentors, when I was doing coaching with the Try Coaching, I was extreme. I said, or I'm gonna do it, or I'm not gonna do it. And Graham Hooper, he said something to me which made me really upset. He said to me, Ali, what kind of answer is that you're telling me? Or you can do it or you can't do it. You have to find a balance. Why can't you just be moderate? And I never heard that answer from anybody. I got really upset. I got in my car, started crying, started driving back. And then he called me, he said, Ali, I want you to come back. I went back and I did the course, and I realized he was right. I just have to find a balance and try to, not to be extreme in anything, Some people, they sell their house and give all of it to charity. That's wrong as well. You gotta have a balance.
Maybe if you have spare money, then
first you have to look after your family, and if your family is okay, if you have extra, then you go,
pay your bills.
No, you don't have to be financially free. Sometimes all you have to give to people is just a smile. What I give people here, I just give them live. Sometimes they just watch my live and they watch the live, or when we are dancing, when we put the music on and we are dancing, we're making people happy. Yeah. Or practice whistling. Why? Because when you make other people happy, you feel happy yourself. The biggest thing in the world you can do is to make other people happy. But you don't need to live for people's judgment. If you live on people's judgment,
you don't live for others.
If you live for people's judgment, then you be worried all the time because you're scared what they're gonna think of you. I don't even care what they think. I just do what I like to do.
So what is people saying? You're ugly. You look like a rat.
I ask myself, do I think I'm ugly? No, I don't think. I'm individual.
But this is the
maybe to them
thing.
I'm fat, but I'm not fat. Well, I'm physically fat, but in my head, all I have to do is just go a little bit gym and then I'm gonna fit. So I don't see myself as ugly.
But this is the thing.
Because I don't care what they think. I remember just one thing. I have been created by the best creator of brand. Yeah? And if the God created me, God created all of us to be the best of us. Yeah? And each of us are individual. Yeah? Now you need to understand, when you are being created by the best of creator, you are the best brand. Same as Gucci, same as, I don't know, all this brand. But God is the best creator ever. So if He created you, you are perfect. Everybody's perfect. Not just me, everybody's perfect. You just need to believe in it and understand it, why you are perfect, and accept yourself and carry on living and enjoy your life. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Do you remember you used to get upset because people used to laugh at your ear or your glasses? But did you know when I was your age, I used to fake it and fake it to get the glasses. So I used to go to optician, pretend I can't see properly to get the glasses because I thought it's cool to have glasses. But some people don't think it's cool. But I thought it's cool. I thought people think I'm clever if I have glasses. But then I realized
they used to call me a nerd.
I would be happy they call me nerd because that means I'm more clever than them. I'm smart, yeah.
And what are they if you're a nerd?
Exactly. And also you have to ask yourself who's calling you. If somebody calls you stupid, Ask yourself, who's calling you stupid?
Others.
Who's that other?
People in the
Are they
world.
very clever themselves?
No.
And if they are not very clever themselves, are you comparing yourself to them? Who are you stupid compared to? Are you stupid compared to Einstein? Or somebody who's a physicist or somebody who's very clever? Or are you comparing yourself to that bully who's calling you stupid? You have to understand, when you're comparing yourself, who are you being compared to?
To Einstein.
You know? Now, if that bully is calling you stupid and is comparing you to himself, and you know that person is not clever themselves, do you think that's true?
No.
It's not true. So if it's not true, do you accept it just like that?
No.
Exactly. See? That's the process he has to go in your mind. But you know what? I'm very proud of you, the way you're thinking. And I hope people on live, they are proud of you as well. Because probably most of them, they saw your live on November last year, which you was down and holding your head down and just crying, and you know, you didn't want to live anymore because the bullies in school and everything. But look at you now. Exactly. They used to tell you hang yourself and everything.
But now, if someone tells me to hang myself, I think to myself, am I really gonna hang myself? What do I get from that? So if someone says to me, I'll pay you $10 million if you go jump off a cliff.
You gotta use your brain. How
are you gonna get $10 million if you're dead?
Exactly. Exactly. That's a good thinking as well.
And if you jump off the cliff, you really think they care if you die?
Exactly. They don't even care.
They just want you out of this world for the satisfaction.
Exactly. So they can watch YouTube and laugh. Some people are sick in their mind. So, do you want to give it to them?
No.
Then don't do it.
Instead, I'm gonna prove them wrong.
Exactly. Work more harder on your YouTube. Work more harder on your whatever you do.
Work.
Guys, we are by the shopping center. I say bye to you, and I wish you have a fantastic Sunday. Can end. Press that finish and stop the video.
Bye, people.
Bye.